What if the Heartland Season 20 trailer is hiding something no one noticed, a quiet signal that Amy's heart might finally be ready to open again? Or that Ty's spirit is about to make an unexpected return? The music, the lighting, and the smallest glance in Amy's eyes all seem to whisper a story deeper than the words spoken on screen. Fans have waited years for closure, but this trailer might be the first sign that it's finally coming. From the very first frame, the Heartland Season 20 trailer feels different. There's a calmness in the way the ranch is shown, the golden fields, the gentle wind, and the soft sunlight falling on Amy's face. It's peaceful, but not simple. It feels like the calm before an emotional storm. The music starts softly, a piano tune mixed with quiet strings, and it instantly pulls you back into the warmth of Hudson. But beneath that warmth, there's tension, something unsaid, something waiting to surface. The trailer captures the essence of what Heartland has always been about: love, family, and finding strength through pain. Yet this time, it carries a heavier tone, like the past still lingers, shaping every new moment. Amy's expressions say so much without a single word. Her eyes seem to hold both comfort and loss, showing us a woman who has learned to carry her grief but hasn't stopped hoping for peace. Then there's the atmosphere, those quiet ranch shots where life moves on, but memories stay. You see horses galloping across open fields, kids laughing near the barn, and Jack standing by the fence, watching the horizon as if he's remembering someone he lost. It's classic Heartland, yet somehow more mature, more reflective. The trailer's editing also adds to this emotional balance. Each cut feels intentional, showing moments of connection, like Amy smiling softly at Lindy, or Lou looking thoughtful during a family meal. But then suddenly, the tone shifts. A pause in the music, a shadow crossing Amy's face. It's in those seconds that the trailer's mystery takes hold. Something important is coming, and it's deeply personal. Even the colors tell a story. The warm oranges and browns of the ranch scenes blend with cooler blues and grays in the emotional moments. It's as if the show is visually showing Amy's journey, moving from grief toward light, from loneliness toward a new beginning. This visual storytelling is powerful, reminding us why fans connect so deeply with Heartland. It's not just about drama, it's about healing. As the trailer ends its first half, the music swells and the camera lingers on Amy, standing beside a horse, looking out across the open land. That one image speaks volumes. It feels like the start of a new chapter, but not one free of the past. Instead, it's a story that carries the past forward with love. There's something about Amy in this trailer, something that feels both familiar and brand new. She's still the same calm, gentle soul who connects with horses like no one else can. But there's a deeper layer this time. The trailer shows her surrounded by open skies and wild horses, yet her eyes tell us she's carrying a storm inside. You can almost feel that she's standing at a crossroads, torn between holding onto Ty's memory and stepping into the next chapter of her life. One scene that stands out is when Amy is working with a troubled horse. It's quiet, just her voice and the sound of breathing. There's no dialogue about grief or love, but everything she does speaks it. Her soft tone, her patience, it's all a reflection of how far she's come since Ty's passing. The trailer seems to use these moments as symbols. Every horse she helps represents a piece of herself she's healing. The more she trains, the more she learns to trust again, not just others, but herself. Then there's the way the trailer frames Amy's connection with Lindy. Their bond feels stronger, more emotional than ever. Lindy isn't just her daughter anymore, she's Amy's reminder of Ty, of everything they built together. There's a scene where Amy watches Lindy riding across the ranch, and for a second, you can almost see the reflection of Ty in her expression. The smile, the tears she hides, it's as if Amy sees both her past and her future in that one little girl. It's powerful without needing a single word spoken. But what's really interesting is how the trailer leaves small hints that Amy's story might be about rediscovering love, not necessarily romantic love, but a love for life again. The way she stands taller, the quiet confidence in her movements, the peaceful way she looks at the ranch, all of it feels like a woman ready to embrace change. Still, the camera never lets us forget her connection to Ty. A quick shot of his photo on the shelf, A soft flash of her wearing the same jacket she wore years ago. The past isn't gone, it's woven into every frame. The trailer also hints that Amy's role as a horse whisperer will take on new meaning this season. There's a line where someone says, "You always find a way to bring out the best in them," and Amy smiles faintly. It doesn't just apply to the horses, it's about her family too. She's the heart of Heartland, the one who keeps hope alive when everyone else struggles. And that quiet strength feels more important than ever in season 20. By the end of this section of the trailer, Amy seems different, lighter, maybe even freer. But there's still something in her eyes that makes you wonder, has she truly moved on? Or is she still waiting for a sign from the past? That question is what keeps viewers hooked, because Amy's journey isn't just about what she's lost, it's about what she's still meant to find. It's almost impossible to watch the Heartland season 20 trailer without thinking of Ty. Even though he's been gone for years, his presence still feels alive in every scene, like the ranch itself breathes his memory. The trailer doesn't mention his name, yet somehow, you can feel him there in the way the wind moves through the trees, and the music that plays when Amy looks toward the horizon. It's subtle, but powerful. It's Heartland's way of telling us that Ty's story might not be over just yet. There's one particular shot that stands out: Amy standing alone near the barn at sunset, a golden light falling around her. For a brief moment, she closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. It's quiet, but fans can sense the emotion. It's the kind of scene that makes you wonder if she's remembering Ty, or if she's feeling him near her. The soft score behind that scene almost echoes the melody once used in their earlier seasons, a hidden reminder that love doesn't disappear. It transforms. Some fans have pointed out a moment that could be more than coincidence. In one quick cut, a man's voice, gentle and familiar, can be heard faintly in the background. It's not confirmed to be Ty, but it sounds close enough to spark endless theories. Is it a dream? A memory? Or maybe a small cameo that Graham Wardle secretly filmed as a farewell? Heartland has always used flashbacks and symbolic moments to bring Ty's spirit back into the story. And this trailer might be hinting at another emotional appearance. What's even more interesting is how the trailer connects Ty's legacy to Amy's growth. Every choice she makes seems guided by what he taught her: to believe in second chances, to never give up on love, and to trust a bond between people and animals. The ranch feels like it's still half his, half hers, a place built on their shared dreams. You can sense it in the little things, the way Amy touches the old barn door, or the way she looks at Ty's truck parked by the tree line. These are not random details. They're emotional cues meant to keep Ty's presence alive in the audience's heart. There's also a theme of unfinished stories in the trailer. The narration, the pacing, and even the dialogue snippets suggest something from the past will return to change the future. Could it be Ty's journals? A lost letter? Or perhaps Lindy asking more about her father, leading Amy to revisit memories she's tried to lock away? Whatever it is, the trailer wants us to feel that Ty's chapter isn't fully closed. Even if Ty doesn't physically return, his energy still shapes the show's soul. He's the invisible force that keeps Amy strong, Jack grounded, and the ranch united. That's what makes Heartland special. It doesn't need ghosts or miracles to show love after loss. It simply shows how people carry those they've loved within them. And yet, fans can't help but hope. Hope that one day, even for a moment, Ty might appear in a dream, a flashback, or a memory reminding Amy, and all of us, that true love never really says goodbye. There's a quiet tension in the Heartland season 20 trailer, a tension that doesn't come from loud drama or fights, but from something unspoken. It's the kind of tension that surrounds Nathan. He's there in only a few scenes, but each one carries a weight, a question. Why is he still here? And what does his presence truly mean for Amy's story? Nathan's character has always been a mystery wrapped in calmness. He's kind, dependable, and steady, the kind of man who doesn't need to say much to be noticed. In season 19, we saw him quietly becoming part of Amy's circle, helping with horses, offering advice, and most importantly, showing up when no one else could. But in the new trailer, that steady presence feels different, more personal, more emotionally charged. The camera lingers longer when he looks at Amy, and for the first time, there's something in her eyes that looks like hesitation. Or maybe confusion. One of the most talked about trailer moments shows Nathan helping Amy with a horse while Jack watches from a distance. It's a simple scene to people working together, but the way it's framed says everything. The warm lighting, the slow camera movement, the quiet music underneath it feels almost like a new beginning trying to form. What makes Nathan's storyline so intriguing is that he doesn't try to take Ty's place. In fact, that's what makes him likable to many fans. He respects Amy's space, her history, her silence. Yet, the trailer hints that season 20 might finally push him into a more emotional role. A quick shot shows him talking to Jack in the barn, his voice low, serious. The dialogue isn't clear, but Jack's reaction, a slow nod, a sigh, suggests something important is being discussed. Could it be about Amy? Or is Nathan deciding whether to stay in Hudson for good? There's another moment, short but meaningful, where Nathan is seen standing near the lake as Amy walks away. He doesn't follow, doesn't call out. He just watches. That quiet distance feels like his entire story told in one frame, a man who cares deeply but knows timing matters more than words. The show has always handled subtle emotions well, and this scene fits perfectly within Heartland's world, gentle, patient, and real. Still, not every fan is ready for the idea of Nathan becoming closer to Amy. For some, it feels too soon, too complicated, even unfair to Ty's memory. But others see it differently, as part of Amy's healing. Love in Heartland has never been about replacing. It's about growing. And maybe that's what Nathan represents, not a replacement, but a reminder that life moves forward, even when your heart still looks back. The trailer leaves Nathan's story wide open. Will he continue to be a friend, or could season 20 take a braver step? The way the scenes are cut, his quiet glances, his conversations with Jack, the long pauses after he speaks suggest that something deeper is coming. Whether it's romance, redemption, or heartbreak, Nathan's presence ensures that Amy's emotional journey won't be predictable. He's the quiet storm, calm on the surface, but capable of changing everything once he finally decides to speak his truth. If Amy is the soul of Heartland season 20, then the Bartlett family is its heartbeat, steady, strong, and unshakable even through the hardest storms. The new trailer beautifully reminds us that Heartland has never been just one person's story. It's a web of generations, choices, and the love that keeps them bound to the ranch they call home. From the very first few shots, we see the Bartlett family together, the dinner table glowing in warm light, laughter mixed with quiet tension. Lou's expression, as always, says more than words. There's a moment where she stares at her phone, takes a deep breath, and looks out the window, lost in thought. It's quick but powerful. Could it be her mayoral responsibilities pulling her away again? Or perhaps something more personal, something that challenges her role as a sister and mother? Lou's constant struggle between duty and family seems ready to return as one of the central threads of this season. Then there's Jack, the heart and moral compass of Heartland. The trailer gives him some of its most emotional moments. We see him standing by the fence, the golden light of evening surrounding him, as if the land itself is listening to his thoughts. His presence brings comfort, but this time, it also carries a quiet sadness. A few clips show him offering advice to Amy, his tone softer than usual. "You can't rush healing," he says, and those 5 words could easily define the entire theme of season 20. Jack has always been the voice of patience, the one who reminds everyone that time heals everything, but this season, it looks like even he might be facing changes he can't control. One of the most touching glimpses in the trailer comes from a scene between Jack and Lindy. He's teaching her something simple, maybe how to saddle a horse, and the look of pride in his eyes mirrors how he once looked at Amy when she was a child. It's a full circle moment, reminding fans that Heartland's beauty lies in continuity. The generations keep moving forward, but the love and lessons stay the same. It's emotional, nostalgic, and deeply human. As for Tim, the trailer teases only flashes a heated conversation, a thoughtful ride down a dusty road, a brief moment where he and Jack exchange a knowing look. It's unclear what his storyline will be, but the tone suggests tension, maybe something unresolved from his past or a new decision that could shake up the family's balance again. The Bartlett family scenes feel like the emotional glue holding the trailer together. While Amy's and Nathan's stories explore love and healing, Jack, Lou, and the others bring the grounding energy that keeps everything real. Their laughter, their silence, their unspoken worries, all of it adds depth to the world we've come to love for nearly 2 decades. What makes this part of the trailer so powerful is the theme of coming home. Whether it's Amy finding her purpose, Lou rediscovering what truly matters, or Jack trying to protect the ranch one last time, everyone seems to be searching for a way back, not to the past, but to peace. That sense of return, of home, of belonging, that's what makes Heartland Season 20 feel like a love letter to the fans who've grown up with it. It's not just a story about horses or family drama. It's about the people who hold you when life changes, who remind you who you are, and who never let you forget where you belong. And in that way, the Bartlett family remains the unshakable foundation, the heart that makes Heartland what it truly is. Every Heartland Season 20 trailer has its big emotional moments, but it's the small, quiet details that tell the real story. And this time, those details seem to be whispering secrets about healing, love, and maybe even destiny. The creators of Heartland have always loved to hide meaning in the background of framed photo. A glance, a change in light, and this trailer continues that beautiful tradition, rewarding fans who look a little closer. One of the first clues appears early in the trailer. A wide shot of the ranch shows the sunrise breaking through the clouds. It's simple, but if you've followed the show closely, you know the sunrise has always symbolized new beginnings, especially for Amy. In Season 14, we saw a sunset when Ty's story ended. Now, we see a sunrise. That's not random. It's the visual sign of a new chapter, one where Amy steps out of grief and into a future full of hope. There's another beautiful symbol hidden in the stables. For just a second, the camera pans over Ty's old saddle, resting on a wooden rail. Dusty but untouched, it feels like a memory frozen in time. The lighting makes it glow softly, almost like it's been waiting for him. It's a reminder that Ty's presence isn't gone, it lives quietly in every corner of the ranch, in the things he left behind, and in the people who still carry his love. The trailer also hides emotional meaning in the colors it uses. The earlier seasons often leaned into warm tones, golden sunlight, bright meadows, open skies. But Season 20's trailer plays with contrast. The happy family scenes glow with orange warmth, while the emotional ones are shaded with soft blues and grays. It's not just about mood, it's visual storytelling. The colors shift depending on Amy's emotions, reflecting how she's learning to find light even in the shadow of loss. Then there's the music. If you listen carefully, you'll notice a familiar melody woven into the trailer's score, a slowed-down version of the Heartland theme. But this time, it's quieter, more haunting, almost like a memory fading and returning at once. It feels deliberate, as if the show is musically reminding fans of everything that's been lost and everything that still remains. Another detail many might have missed is a brief moment where Amy walks past a family photo wall. For the first time, there's a new picture there, Lindy with her horse. It's subtle, but symbolically powerful. That wall has always represented the family's history, and the new photo shows that the next generation is officially part of that legacy. The cycle continues: Ty's story, Amy's story, Lindy's story, all tied together by love, by the land, and by Heartland itself. Even the weather plays a role in the symbolism. The trailer moves from foggy mornings to clear skies, from rain to light. Each change feels intentional, as if the world around the characters mirrors their emotional journey. The storm doesn't last forever. The light always returns. It's one of Heartland's oldest and most comforting messages. No matter how dark life gets, healing is always possible. So, while the trailer gives us plenty of drama to look forward to, new relationships, family challenges, and emotional growth, it's these hidden details that make it truly magical. Every object, every shadow, every musical note carries meaning. And that's why fans keep watching, rewatching, and pausing frame by frame, because in Heartland, even silence has something to say. After watching the Heartland Season 20 trailer from start to finish, one thing becomes clear: this isn't just another season. It's a turning point. Every scene, every silence, Every look from Amy or Jack feels like a quiet message to the fans. Heartland is growing, but it's not forgetting where it came from. The trailer doesn't shout its secrets. It lets us feel them. And in that silence, you can almost hear Ty's memory, Amy's hope, and the unbreakable rhythm of family that holds them all together. What makes this trailer so powerful is how it blends emotion and mystery. We see Amy stepping into her strength, but still looking back at what once was. We see Nathan standing on the edges of her story, maybe as a friend, maybe as something more. We see Lou and Jack carrying the family forward, facing change but never losing heart. And somewhere in between, the legacy of Ty Borden still breathes, not through his presence, but through the love he left behind.